Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a mid-season lull. Graham, what has to be done to avoid that? Completely new group for the Pelicans. On the court for San Antonio, we've got Josh Richardson, and it's Hauser in at the four-man position. Here's Langford. Just 5 to shoot. That one no good. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. You know, they beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
Here's Hauser. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. New Orleans has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Alvarado. To the middle. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And so it's San Antonio with it. On the wing, Richardson. And he makes it on the layup. And another look at the mobile one drive as he put it into overdrive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Pass to Murphy. Now Jones. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Richard, the Spurs trying to rebuild without bottoming out. That's one of the hardest things to do in the NBA.
And they've got a lot of intriguing young players, but you need superstar talent to win in this league, and San Antonio is still in search of that.
No good on that one.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelicans squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
All right, so about the Pelicans, what has been holding them back?
Well, BA, it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
Collins outside. Here's Richardson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
The first free throw is good.
Look, no matter where Josh Richardson goes, his shooting ability follows. Lots of destinations in his young career, but it hasn't seemed to faze him. That's called being a professional. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Out to the right wing. And here's Collins for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. You know, Josh Richardson, he really knows how to score, Richard.
Oh, that's definitely a role player you'd love to have. He shoots the 3-ball, plays tough inside. He can even facilitate a little bit. He's got tons of playing time under his belt.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for your
good on both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Got a piece of it. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Out to the right wing. Back to Richardson. 6 on the shot clock. Poke loose. Here's Langford. Jones grabs the board.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Alvarado. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Give him 8.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Pass to the bodyguard.
In the first.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And we've seen the Spurs part ways with some of their best veterans. It really speaks to the talent at the top of the 2023 NBA draft. Savvy organizations like San Antonio will time their rebuilds to the years when the draft boasts some of those elite prospects.
Pirtle's checked in for San Antonio. Here's Hauser. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Jones with the ball. Richardson picks him up. Pass to the bodyguard. Back to Nance. And Nance with the slam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Langford. Right side, Richardson. Over Jones. Richardson, no good.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. The Pelicans making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. 1:06 left in the first. Knocked away. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. One minute left in the first.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass. No question who's in control of the board so far.
And he gets that one.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Langford. 34 seconds left to play in the first. Shot to end the cold streak. Pelicans cleared away.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Pass to Pirtle. Over to the wing. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Second team foul. Shooting for San Antonio.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for two.
That one's no good. Here's Murphy. Takes the three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's New Orleans.
37. The Spurs. 29.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you think, guys?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
They've got C.J. McCollum. Hayes is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Daniels in at the two-guard position. That's the Pelicans' 5. Pass to Jones. Clock at 6. 11 feet out. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
The shot by Ingram, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
There's the block. And they'll get another chance. Jones, the pass to Collins, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans. Free throws good from Collins, and pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Pass to Sohan. Outside Jones. Knocks down the triple. Jones has got 13.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
And that one is stuffed right through.
We know CJ can score it with the passing component of his game. I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
And here's Vassell. The ball's knocked loose. The shot from 20 feet out. They get it back. Tries again. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First team foul.
First free throw is good. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for New Orleans.
23.
So he gets them both. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Vassell. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages him to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And here are the Pelicans now. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
Hey guys, the bodyguard in that last game against the Bucks played some superb basketball. He added 24 points and really hit the boards. Tremendous production in that area as well. His stat line was unreal. Impossible to repeat? I don't know. Coming off of that performance, you tell me. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Vassell. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
For 3, McCollum. Collins with the rebound.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Vassell finds Jones to end the run. The shot by Sohan, no good. For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Here's McCollum. Second shot opportunity.
And McCollum isn't afraid of contact, especially when he's being aggressive and looking to score.
That free throw, no good. And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland, Greg.
And McCollum has showed that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
McDermott's checked in for Collins. McCollum against McDermott. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. The shot misses. And New Orleans will come the other way. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Yeah, that was a hard-fought win for them. Couldn't finish the job in regulation, but things came together for them in overtime.
Felt great about their chances in overtime. It took a little extra, but they were able to get it done.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's McDermott. The shot, no good. Oh, good work defensively by Ingram.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And he gets it to go. Valanciunas has got 10 points in the game.
I like it. An old school 5. Jonas primarily does his scoring close in.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Here's Vassell. That three's off the mark. And here are the Pelicans now. They're on a 12-3 run. Valanciunas can't get it to go.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Pass to Jones. On the wing, McDermott. To the wing on the left. Jones from outside. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
This is one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Outside Ingram. Over McDermott. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. San Antonio's gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Pass to Hauser. Three-pointer. Valanciunas with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's the bodyguard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Sam Hauser.
All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on you. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college in Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing those up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in '04. And, look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day.
Pass to Pirtle. Rebounded by Ingram.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
There's some falls for him.
At the line for your Pelicans.
He's perfect from the line this time. And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams.
The shot no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way, and that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. It's stolen by Pirtle. Here's Langford. Shoots from the line. Count it.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much size you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Alvarado, and he lays it up and in. And the Pelicans lead by 16.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Spurs.
And he drops it first. So it's New Orleans feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter.
Your Pelicans 70. The Spurs 52.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little. Teams making substitutions here. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pelicans? The free throw drops for McCollum. Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
You know, B.A., I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened. In the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
So on the floor for San Antonio, we've got Zach Collins, Devin Vassell out there with Josh Richardson, and it's Jones in at the point guard position. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Richardson's got 12.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second-half lead.
Hits the trifecta.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's New Orleans. 22 was their biggest lead. Pass to Daniels. Down low. Here's the bodyguard. Oh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9.
When he was in the G League, Daniels proved he was an effective passer, so we know he can spot an open man for sure.
McCollum with a steal. Out to the wing. Oh, there's the alley. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Daniels misses. San Antonio's gotten all three from downtown so far in the second half. Pass to Sohan. The three. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. To the inside. Here's Richardson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram. The first one falls.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
New Orleans making some changes. Nance, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Murphy comes in for Brandon Ingram. And Alvarado's subbed in for McCollum. Here's the bodyguard. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. He has 29 now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Richardson. Pass to Sohan. It's stolen by Nance. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. It's stolen. Here's the bodyguard. That's 29 for him. Pass to Langford. The turnaround. Got a hand on it. Here's Murphy. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Nance right side. To the paint. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he makes the first.
And really strong at the line since the break.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. For San Antonio, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in this second half. Pass to Hauser. Inside. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Here's the bodyguard, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Outside Richardson. Shot from 12. Pelicans cleared away. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Nance. To the inside, the bodyguard uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. He's lost his momentum in a big hurry. Coming off an excellent quarter, now he just can't find the bucket.
Richardson, the pass to Jones. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Hauser. He's guarded by Nance.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Hurdles checked in for San Antonio.
Personal foul. 15 foul.
And it's New Orleans ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to the bodyguard. And it's Richardson with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Fires the three. The shot off that time. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Here's Murphy. Here's the bodyguard. Defended by Jones. And the basket by the bodyguard. 37 points for him.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
To the right side. Back to Jones. Pass to Richardson. 58 seconds left in the third quarter here. Shot clock at 5. Here's Pirtle. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Down low, the bodyguard. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Right wing. Back to Jones. Pass to Richardson. Now here's Jones. Back to Richardson. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Richardson's got 7 points here in the quarter. Jones up top, guarded by Richardson.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. Their efficiency,
79.
and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Substitution on the court. At the line for New Orleans, Najee Marshall. One shot.
Herb Jones out there with Devontae Graham. Then it's Larry Nance. And it's Marshall in at the small forward position. That's the Pelicans 5.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Sohan.
2 minutes.
Here's Hauser. Sinks it from distance.
Hauser.
Yeah, great
3 points.
find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
To the middle. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Hauser. Here's Sohan. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second.
Larry Nance picks one up.
And I love the physical play from Sohan inside. Mixing it up with the defense and drawing the foul.
Alvarado's checked in for Jones.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Pelicans.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the bodyguard.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
Here's Wesley. Takes a 13-footer. And it's the bodyguard with a rebound.
Normally he drains that.
To the paint. And Nance with the slam.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Here's Langford. Pass to Johnson. And they recover it.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally. Just one of the areas where they're taking them to the task.
He's off on the layup. Here's the bodyguard. It's tipped. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
All again soon. Please drive home safe.
Wow, you really showed out tonight. Is this the best game of your young career?
Man, I don't see it that way. You know, I've had a bunch of good games.